Hi to everyone. First of all, I'd like to wish everyone happy independence, and I hope that everyone enjoy themselves. As the world recovers from the so-called Great Recession, and governments and companies have to scale back on projects, lay off workers, etc. to balance their budgets, youth entrepreneurship opportunities should serve as a catalyst for economic growth, especially in small island states like Dominica. The town of Portsmouth have tremendous opportunities for youth entrepreneurial development. Over 60% of young people have ideas that can create jobs and generate income. However, this potential cannot be materialized without the assistance from government in the form of tax breaks, waiving custom duties, etc. Even though everything should not come from the public sector, that is government, a lot of enterprises in Portsmouth, they have started without government assistance or legal assistance from government at all. We have Rudolph Thomas, we have M&R Trading, Favors, even Inside Policy, which I'm a committee member. And at the end of the day, what we have to do here is try to sit down and as young people what we want. From, as Tamika said, you're going to start a business, it's very expensive, and we need to know exactly what it is that we want to set up. I mean, if you're a musician, you don't have to say, okay, I'm a musician, but I want to go and, let's say, mix concrete and call it a business. You have to stick to what you have to do and stay focused and maintain that, hey, that's what I'm going to do. Because at the end of the day, a small business is very, very tedious, very hard work. You have to put your mind into it and you have to stay focused. And what has coming down, one of the things that I thought of that it should be do, I should probably submit that as a proposal, is that we form a chamber of commerce for Portsmouth, where we have successful businessmen and women that will provide funding, mentorship, training, because there are a lot of young people that have an idea, but they don't know how to get about it. But still, there are people in Portsmouth who are successful. I believe that Portsmouth probably has the most millionaires in anywhere in Dominica. A lot of people in Portsmouth have become wealthy through Ross and other enterprises, that they develop their own. So at the end of the day, we can probably get together and do something that we can probably take this town forward. And Chamber of Commerce, that would be a very good thing. Alright? And the next point I want to come across, because I am coming from the whole political aspect, I can probably talk a bit about that. Most economists will tell you that government should not be the engine for growth in any one country. Therefore, I always say that the role of government is to facilitate and not to hinder small business. Because at the end of the day, you have a small business, you go to the bank or something and they tell you have to do this, you have to do that, you have to have land paper, you have to show your grandmother land paper. If your father don't have land, well, catch. So at the end of the day, the government has to facilitate young people in saying, look, here's what we can do for you and here's what you can do for yourself. But at the end of the day, we can only help you if you are willing to help yourself. And I think that is the thing that I've been lacking in Portsmouth especially. We have this whole government dependency syndrome that we need to break off. And not because I stand here as the AY president, that doesn't mean I'll come and say, hey, you know what guys, things are good. I mean, we're in the country, it's not a very easy task. It calls for tremendous sacrifice and dedication, but still, we are the people. We, in Portsmouth especially, with all these young people that are here, we can take it to the next level, so to speak, and not just say take it to the next level in terms of talk. We can actually make our words pure with our actions. So at the end of the day, people, as I said, I really wasn't prepared for that. I got a late notice, but still, I have to give you a blows on that, my partner. Yeah, he was. But at the end of the day, people, I really believe that we, the young people, should take this stand and command our futures. You don't sit down there and say, well, we wait for IRA to come around for business, wait for children to come around for business, and then we try to piggyback on them. We need to step up our own, we have ideas. We have young musicians here right in our midst. And these guys are trying their best, but then still, even if we as a community do not come to support them, at the end of the day, it doesn't make sense. So it still falls back on us as a people in Portsmouth say, you know what, hey, here's a young business, here's a young businessman, here's a young businesswoman, that we could probably help them, we can probably reach out to them, you know, give them encouragement. Because I talk to a lot of young people and they tell me, boss, DA is hard. Of course it's hard. Nowhere in the world is easy, despite what we may think. But anyway, if we come together and put our collective minds and talents together, I believe that we can definitely take Portsmouth to where we want it to be. Because at the end of the day, we are not the leaders of tomorrow. We are leaders of today. And if we do not take that stand now, I think that we will be a stagnant town. We'll be sit down here next 15, 20 years saying, where has Portsmouth gone? And I saw me quite frankly, with that again, I think that we need to stand up and say, you know what, hey, government, here's what we want to do. You have your ideas, your proposals, and the government has provided small business initiatives whereby you can come in with your ID card, you can get a loan or grant or something, whatever the case is, and yeah, you can probably run your business. But still, even if you do that, the participation of you, the young people, to support your business is very, very important. And so thank you very much, and have a wonderful evening.